At this juncture, our choice is making an even pace in front in the hands of Hindu Singh. Algost moves into second very smoothly as the horses take the turn. The first one coming under pressure, there is Reagan, who's off the bit. The one who tries to take the inside run, there is Indian Star. At the top of the home straight, our choice tries to kick away, but quickly onto the scene there is the favorite Algoz, given a couple of reminders just for good measure, and starts to accelerate. The sun of shifting power out of shades of white, and into the last 150 meters, it's all clear sailing for Algoz, who's just ridden hands and heels into the last 100 meters. He stepped past the winning post. In second, I think there was Indian Star, who got our choice near the winning post. So that's your placings for the opening event of the afternoon. I'll hand it over to the judges box to announce the results. At this juncture, you can see the duel is already on. It's Island Lass and Magic Moment getting down to fight it out. In third, there was Sea Dragon, who did not accelerate further, stayed on in third. As the race came to a boil, as they take the home turn, it's Island Lass who had that advantage, about a couple of lengths on Magic Moment, and I think that was the telling difference at the end, because Island Lass, with a few good cracks from the whalebone, kept on finding something in front, and while the jockey on Magic Moment tried to pull out a Magic Moment, was inclined to hang in a little bit at the key juncture. All Magic Moment could do was cut down the margin, but your winner, Island Lass, made every post a winning one.
Big Brown sort of bolted with jockey Akash Rajput, and Mark 1 sitting there very quietly in the box seat. On the outside east side, between horses, RN, Angel, Light Quarter about 6 deep. Footprints on the inside as they straighten up for the final run. Creation of God was completely out of it. Negotiating the bend and straightening up, Akshay Kumar pressed the button on the favorite, Mark 1. And the horse responded well. He went clear by about length and a half to the east side, RN on the inside. And then Angel came up with a spirited run on the outside, Angel Light. But at the end, Mark 1 was just too good, went on to win from Angel Light and east side. So over to the judge for the final placings.
Jamaica in front, La Dominate tracking her all the time in second position. Just behind is 26 Black. He's finding it a little difficult to keep up in this sprint. And then about 4 lengths adrift comes Fighter Pilot. But they straighten up, and Jamaica still has a lead of about a length and a half. La Dominate now beginning to gallop up on the outside, and he looks like he's got this one in the bag, because you've got 26 Black still with a bit of running to do. Jamaica fighting back on the inside, La Dominate and Imran Chisti on the outside, and then Akshay Kumar puts 26 Black into top gear on the stand side. Very close, 50 to go, it's anybody's race, but I think it could be the outside. We'll have to wait for the judge's verdict, but it could be 26 Black and La Dominate before we know what fun comes of it. Impermanence, the early leader. Free-Spirited ready to pounce on him on the outside. Sun God is on about 2 wide on the outside of Sporting Trainer, but making headway. Then there's Swift Lady, who's been forced to come a little wide after rounding the turn. But as they straighten up, and Free-Spirited down the center has the advantage from Sun God, always looking very threatening. In between them there was Sporting Trainer, but didn't have any gas in the tank. And on the stand side there is Swift Lady. but with about 100 to run, it's still free-spirited, but you can see that Sun God is always moving the better of the two with about 100 to go, and he just manages to get up in front to beat back Free-Spirited and Swift Lady. Thousand Words on the inside. He's got Dr. Doom up on the outside, which he's quite happy about because it's kept him in. A length and a half away, Morning Star. Then there's Pepper making a slight forward move on the outside of Morning Star, and Blue Origin for last of 5. And now as they begin to negotiate the turn and they're straightening up for the final run-in, you can see Thousand Words once again showing a tendency to want to shift out. Chisty still managing to keep him in. And on the outside is Dr. Doom, then there's Pepper in between. But as they straighten up, you've got Thousand Words shifting out a bit, but Chisty quick to take remedial action by switching the whip to the left and keeping him straight. And that's what makes it up for him. He keeps Thousand Words on an even keel, and he draws away in the end to win convincingly from Blue Origin, Dr. Doom in third, and then came Morning Star and Pepper.
Maktub at this juncture perhaps was given a breather. Very brilliant ride by Rupal Singh, who did not use up all his gas as they turned for home. He allowed the field to catch up on it. Looked like Green Sea Gold was cruising past Maktub at one point, as you will see in the last 300 meters. But I think Rupal saved up something for the finishing, and Maktub kept on finding something. At one point on the outside, I think Green Sea Gold had passed Maktub. Then into the last 200 meters, when the Rupal gathered up Maktub, gave it a second run and kept kicking away. The one who was for your notebook definitely will be Whistleblower, warmed up late to finish on second. I'll hand it over to the judges box to announce the placings for the Win Song Handicap. Banksy is making the pace with 58.5 kilos, and the others were really catching up on it. But the front two, Prosperous, Prince, Banksy, these two were going at it from the 500 meter mark. The others really did not gain on them as the horses take the turn. You can see the frontline contenders, Banksy and Prosperous Prince, fighting for head and tooth and nail down the center. And it's Prosperous Prince who was ridden up with the pace and came good finally. Banksy towards the inside was fighting on, but he could make out into the last 200 between the two. Prosperous Prince was always traveling a tad better. Over to the judges box for the final placing for the last race of the day, the Romantic Eve Cup.